was perusing on the internet, and I came across this forum for people like me who come out in the wilderness and just to thrive out here. We wanted to kind of get away from this government that's not doing a good job protecting us, and they just said some really good points. So I've been thinking about this for a lot of years myself, that we aren't safe living in the cities. We need some space to ourselves, and if we, like the crazy politicians, get us bombed, we don't want to be anywhere near the epicenter of that. So we come out here, and it feels like I can fend for myself out here. I don't think the government should control what we do, and I think there's just been too many wars, and we need to be able to defend ourselves. And I came out here so I didn't have to put up with that kind of bullshit anymore. You know? Yeah, we should be going this way. My dad taught me a lot of things, and I got some good resources too from that group, and I thought if they can do it, I can do it 10 times better. And so here's the book that I kind of use. You can look at it if you want. It's just about edible plants and stuff. I know most of the stuff in there, so you can keep it if you want. Bucky, go get it. And if we go down here, there's a little patch of new sprigs of fiddletails that is kind of one of my favorites lately. Seasonal things. They look kind of like a top of violin. You got all that curly head stuff. And if I take them into town sometimes, and I can get like $6 pop for them. I mean, the town, there's village over the ridge there. Yeah, sometimes I go down there and just get supplies, water, use the showers and stuff at the McDonald's. Sometimes, I don't know. Sometimes I get a Big Mac and stuff. I don't want to give it all up. And I mean, it's a village, so it's like I think it's not at any risk of me getting harm's way. All right, do you have a charge? As long as I can, as long as this keeps ticking, I'll be out here. This is my plan. I mean, I don't really make plans though either. Kind of whatever keeps going, wherever my feet take me. That's the best plan. That's God's plan. My breathing has become easier. I used to take like 5 Advil a day. I don't need to do that anymore. This is one of my places up here. Might stay here tonight, actually. I don't know. I'm starting to feel a little uncomfortable getting all these questions asked of me. Actually, I don't want too much to get out about what I'm doing here. I know it's nice to live off of Uncle Sam's loot, No, I don't feel like I'm holding on to anything still. I guess I'm holding on to this. There's about as much as I have. Got some Advil actually. It's funny. I was just telling you I don't even need it anymore. I guess I could just get rid of it. I'll just throw it right here. Leave it for the next person. We shouldn't have to buy that shit. Government's making bank off that. Yeah, my mom calls. I call her once a week. Yeah, my brother and I don't talk very much anymore, but yeah, I mean, and my dad, we don't talk very much, but we do love each other. It takes a long time to get revved up and ready to do this. It takes a lot of courage. Most people don't get through this, and I took a while to prepare and read up and really do my research and get all my supplies and stuff and get the best equipment and so I've been out here for 13 days, and most people wouldn't even last like 2, like a weekend. People come up in their RVs and like that's roughing it for them, and like they don't even know what this is even like. Like you have to be out here, like you have to be thinking ahead and like gathering tinder along the way and getting ready for like your fire in the nighttime. And actually, this looks like a good pile of stuff that we can just kind of start to light. If we just stick some of these under there, it's a good tinder pile. and we can just light this whole thing up. This goes pretty quick. What's up, Buck? Yeah. Wanna go get a rabbit? Yeah. I don't have food for you either. Well, first we do the fire, right? Because we want to stay warm during the nighttime. And this keeps away the bugs. And fires are pretty easy to build, actually, if you just have the right technique. You just have to get one of these little TP spaces, and all you have to do is stick something lightable under there, and you light it up. So actually, I mean, I don't have any place for you, and I don't have enough materials. So I mean, I don't want to be rude, but I feel the best I've ever felt. Yeah.
It's a holiday. I got hoes on hoes, and they out of control. Yeah.
Hey, it's a holiday.
I know the lyrics. Did you know he's gay? I think it's really cute. Like, I wonder, like, if he has a boyfriend or something. That'd be kind of weird. Hi, could I get a large iced chai with espresso in it? Success. I'm gonna use my dad's credit card though. It's really hot.
How often do you come to Starbucks?
I only come like twice a day. I try to watch how many times I do come, because like I know that some of the locations have actual straws there, and I really don't like when they do that with my iced drinks, because it's really bad for the turtles. And I really like to go surfing. First of all, there's the straws. That's a step that everyone can take. We have to recycle too. Like at my house, we have like a little drawer where you pull it. Like you pull the, like, you know how you like pull the trash out and it's like a little like rolly thingy, but we also have one for recycling. And it's got like a blue bag in it. In my family, we really care about making sure that the environment is good. We use those light bulbs that are like better than the other ones, like the ones that are like curly Q instead of like a circle. I am really careful about like what I do put into my body, because like it's my temple, you know, and like I do a lot of yoga, and I really just like the teachings, and like, you know, like I drink a lot of water with it. I have this like travel water bottle. I don't have it with me, but like I have like a big canteen water bottle that holds like a liter of water in it, and I try to drink at least 2 of those a day. I'm also like allergic to peanuts, so I'm really careful about that. I just want to take care of my body. Like it's the one thing that I'll always have, you know. So I really just have to tend to it. It's like my garden. I like that. I just came up with that. I mean, I do drink caffeine sometimes, but mostly like it's just at Starbucks or something. And then like when I need energy and I've already had caffeine, I'll just drink like an energy drink. And some of my friends, like they drink like 6 cups of coffee a day, and like it's like a laxative for them. I don't want to be on the toilet that much. That's kind of gross. Sorry, TMI. I think that smoking is like really horrible for everyone involved. Like not even just for your lungs or whatever, like because we all know that that's disgusting, but like when you're around me and you're smoking, like that smells really gross, and like your hand smells like it after. And like don't give me a hug if you smoked a cigarette, because like I will smell it and like I'll almost taste it. It's like that bad. It can't be good to have like that smog or whatever like go into the atmosphere, you know. Like that's why we have like pollution, and like in cities, like that kind of like air pollution, because in cities so many people smoke. Anywhere you go, there's somebody smoking a cigarette. It's disgusting. It's been taking so long. I have to put my mask on. I can't breathe in this. See, no straws. Oh, I'm gonna drive into the curb. Yeah, this is only like my second car. I was really young when I got my license. I was like 15. Because I passed the first time. I'm I'm cute and I'm popular, but I also really care about doing things good, you know? I did really good on my driving test. I'm looking both ways when I do it. Oh, I can't see actually. It's really sunny. At school, I do my homework and I most of the time I don't even have to copy anybody. I mean, obviously everybody kind of does that sometimes. My average is probably a B- at this point.
What do you think of the government?
What do you mean? I was probably 8 or whatever, when Obama ran against Mitt Romney. But I remember that was a really big thing for me personally because I really respect Mitt. Obviously nobody likes Trump. Have you seen him? He's gross too. His chin looks like a ball sack or something. It's disgusting. But yeah, I think that Joe Biden is a little bit too far left. He really wanted to kind of make the black people like him too much. And I think that you know, what about, I mean, I don't know, not in a bad way, but what about the rest of us, you know, not in a racist way. Or I'm gonna go to college in a year or whatever, and do I get to have the same benefits? Am I gonna get into college? Yes, but it's because I'm smart. What if I were stupid and white? Kamala Harris, yes, queen. I love her. She slays. It's amazing. My dad, he built himself up from the ground. So who is the government to take that away from him? It's his money. Why do we have to pay for other people to go to college and other people to I don't know, get a car? You know?
Good evening. Welcome to ZYX Nightly News.
The only place to get facts.
I'm your host, Peter Bray.
And I'm Courtney Wallace. Breaking news tonight, as what seems to be a 10-foot lightning bug has been found in downtown Atlanta.
That's right, Courtney, and people don't seem to be very happy about it. Reporting live from the scene, Vicky Alden. Vicky, what can you tell us about the situation over there?
Peter, I'm currently here in Atlanta's historic hotel district, where a firefly about a story tall is currently on a rampage. It is just stomping on all of the buildings it can, Pete. And to think we're only blocks away from the International Peace Fountain.
Oh, that is an ironic twist. Can you tell us where this thing came from?
Well, Pete, there are a few reports to local police of something wrong, but police were not able to identify the threat. Tourists spotted the bug just over an hour ago while taking a relaxing ride on the world-famous Skyview Atlanta Ferris wheel. She reported absolutely loving her ride. That's what we love to hear. What else could someone see on a top-notch, one-of-a-kind ride on the Skyview Atlanta Ferris wheel? Thanks for asking, Courtney. From the top of the fabulous Skyview Atlanta Ferris wheel, lucky visitors get a great view of Centennial Park. On a clear night, some fortunate riders can also see the world-class Margaritaville Hotel Atlanta Centennial Park. How exciting! And how much does admittance cost these days? You won't believe this, Courtney, but they are currently having a sale on VIP tickets. 50% off. The stunning gondola ride features glass-bottom, Ferrari-style seats for visibility, comfort, and thrill. And for a limited time, VIP members get elevated date night tickets 15% off, bringing the total down to only $144.99.
Vicky, what is an elevated date night?
Wouldn't you like to know? To answer your question, Pete, elevated date night tickets get black car service to and from the Skyview Atlanta Ferris wheel and are given a red rose as they wait in the VIP lounge before boarding.
Sounds like a romantic evening.
Peter, isn't your wife's birthday coming up?
Right, you are. Well, Vicky, is there anything we need to know before wrapping up about the bug?
Well, this just in. President Napoleon Musk Bezos has just made an important announcement about what's going on in Atlanta. He's stated from his bedroom conference unit that, quote, "This situation is not American. This is not the America I know."
Well, Courtney, if that doesn't settle it, I don't know what will.
You've got that right, Peter. In other news, the latest Tesla MKX was just released for free to everyone's social acuity devices with a limited time 7-day free offer. Terms and conditions may apply. How exciting!
I certainly can't wait to check mine out. Our next story concerns a growing population of defectors now going after the government. I have to say I'm all for a bit of rabble-rousing at a young age, but this is a bit much, I'd say.
More importantly, though, Goo Gamma's Apple Tube has just released a new in-home device that has gotten them into some hot water.
Homes all over the country are enjoying Goo Gamma's Apple Tube's mandatory water-making device, Cloud9. Cloud9's futuristic, groundbreaking, copyrighted technology is now bringing clean water to every household.
Some people, believed to be anti-state espionage units, are not so happy.
Protesters have been infiltrating our streets, falsely claiming that our astonishing innovations from Goo Gamma's Apple Tube's Cloud9 are scaring them.
What's to be afraid of, Pete?
Nothing at all to my eye. The protesters are soon to be facing a libel suit, and they are attempting to defame the immaculate Cloud9. They claim it creates water by putting chemicals together. That's just not true. Here to explain is Goo Gamma's Apple Tube's Chief Employee of the Month, Jackson Parker.
Hi, Pete. Hi, Courtney. Thanks for having me on.
Thank you for joining us, Jackson. Could you explain the impeccable mechanics behind the blameless, innocent Cloud9 to the folks at home?
Well, Courtney, the Cloud9 uses an extremely ethical and absolutely flawless scientific process to create glimmering, tasty water. The mechanical assisting device structure within Cloud9 gathers the delightful hydrogen aura that already wafts into our air from the beloved local oil eye refineries. It stores the naturally harvested hydrogen in its comfortable, spacious cartridges. Then it sources virginal oxygen molecules from existing carbon dioxide clouds found in our atmosphere, courtesy of the high-tech research being done for the world's largest cola maker here in Des Moines, Iowa.
I have got to say, Jackson, a lot of that went straight over my head. How do these hydrogen and oxygen atoms turn into clean, shimmering, refreshing Cloud9 water that we've all come to know and love?
You know, that's a great question, Peter. There's a lot of complex proprietary science behind it, but I'll lay out the basics in a way, even you can understand. The Cloud9 gently urges the hydrogen and oxygen molecules to coalesce. A stunning dance emerges. 2 oxygens, 1 hydrogen join together and become Cloud9's fresh, patented, thirst-quenching water.
That's wonderful. How could anyone be afraid of such a magical process? It's like a microscopic ballet.
And who doesn't love the annual Z100 Ballet-a-thon? Am I right? Jackson, what else can you tell us about this shiny new home convenience device? What else can it do?
Well, Peter, Cloud9's unique trademark design allows for supreme, unparalleled accessibility. The sleek, aesthetically pleasing, absolutely mandatory in-home assistant utilizes unprecedented user recognition technology to cater to its owner's needs. You can, of course, still tell Cloud9 when you need water, but why use the compulsory auto-detecting microphone when Cloud9 already knows?
Are you saying that Cloud9 already knows when we want it?
Yep. Cloud9 responds to voice as well as to thought. We at Gugamma's AppleTube are so proud of our voluntarily dedicated engineers for the noble strides they've made in user experience. Every day they work hard so we can all have superior quality of life.
I am just salivating over that sweet, sweet Cloud9 water. Tell us, Jackson, how can we get our hands on these new Cloud9 devices?
You know, Peter, it's already on your desk at home. Gugamma's AppleTube, graciously and with no ulterior motive, has just gifted every American resident a free Cloud9 home assistant.
Wow! Now everyone in America will have clean water with just a thought. Thank you so much for joining us, Jackson, and congratulations on the successful rollout of Cloud9, the impeccably designed, easy to use, family-friendly water assistant for every home.